Hi, it's James again. Just going to give you an update on what it is we're doing here right now at What's Right. I've got the first thing on the list here is that it's something I've kind of been working on, and I'm doing a job documentary. It's basically about unemployment. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through it pretty quickly. There's not really any reason for me to go into that. It's pretty self-explanatory. The other thing I've got on the list here is a web series, and the web series is going to be about two people, two random individuals. You may not necessarily know them, but I will. And I'm kind of hand-picking people because I'm trying to find two opposite views on a topic. But basically what we're doing is we're going to try to find two people to debate a different topic each day or week or whatever. On the web series, you'll see a debate about a new person. The debate may be 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe an hour, I couldn't tell you. Just depends on the topic. And then I'll give everybody kind of a right to jump in there and leave some messages in the comments. Just kind of like boost up some critical thinking in the world. So that's kind of that. But on the immediate burner here, we have... What I'm doing is writing both presidential candidates. I want to contact them and just ensure that they have our best interests at heart. You know, are they both looking out for the people? Are they both sitting there with the mindset of by the people, for the people? Or are they more selfish in their actions? I couldn't tell you one way or the other, but they are politicians, you never know. You know, there's a lot of things in politics that we just aren't told. And it's probably for the better sometimes, probably not. Both candidates will get a letter from me, the same letter, and we're going to basically ask them to respond to this letter. The response that they give doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say. I'm completely neutral right now in the election. I'm not voting for one or the other. Don't know who I would pick, couldn't tell you. But I want a response. If I get a response from either candidate, then I feel like I've caught their attention enough to know that they care about the public. And if they care about the public, then it's a good idea to think that maybe, you know, they really do have our country's best interest, which is the people, at heart. So with that being said, you know, it can help a lot of people, you know, judge which direction they want to go. If, you know, if Obama's the one that gives me the response and we don't hear anything from Mitt Romney, it doesn't necessarily mean that Mitt Romney wouldn't give me a response. It could just mean that he's just as busy, or he's busy. But, you know, they could go complete opposite way. Obama could be busy. I mean, he is the president. The other guys are just running to be that, you know. But my problem with it, and the reason that I want to know, is I look on TV, I listen to the radio, you know, I look on my computer, there's ads all over the place, and I don't see one talking about what good they're gonna do. It's really just what the other guy isn't gonna do. And all that negativity in front of you, all that just that negative energy just builds up in front of your face, you know, and it just sets a bad taste in your mouth. So I have a 2-year-old daughter. Do I want my daughter growing up watching her Saturday morning cartoons on the same channels that the news comes on, and then the news comes on right after her cartoon goes off, or she's in the middle of her cartoon when a commercial comes on that completely bashes just one of the other guys? You're supposed to be running the country, and what type of example are you setting? That's where I'm getting at with it. So, you know, that's another thing, is I want to see more positivity with the election. The election is supposed to be a positive thing. We want you running the country. We don't want to feel like, oh, well, I guess I'll pick that guy because it's at least not that guy. You know, that's not the attitude that anyone wants to have. I certainly don't. I mean, and it's just how it goes. We need to get the negativity out of this country and stand on a more, you know, positive side of life. You know, bring the fun back into the election. It doesn't feel fun. It doesn't feel like, oh, I can have a great debate, because I can't really tell you a lot about what I really know about either side. I can just tell you what the other guy said the other guy doesn't do, or what the other guy, or what this guy says that guy, you know, does do that's horrible. You know, they just can't give you anything positive about themselves lately, and that just seems to push me completely in a wrong direction. It touches me in a bad spot, you know. So that's where I'm at with it. I've got the letter mostly pretty much completed. You know, it's rough draft form. Got an address for President Obama. I need an address for Mitt Romney. If anyone out there has that, please let me know so we can get this rolling. Elections, you know, a couple months away, so we need to get going on it. Need to feel like I can go in to the voting booth and say, you know what, I'm happy I'm voting for this guy, you know, or something. I don't want to feel like I'm just not even going, you know. It just irritates me, and I'm sorry if I come off negatively about it. I'm not trying to be negative, but it just is a negative topic right now. So thank you again for everything. If you guys can just, you know, post me questions, comments, whatever. We need to get things on the ball here, and I'm doing the best I can. I just started this process up a couple of days ago, and I've been reeling left and right, making notations. I'm sorry if I seem disorganized. It's just kind of like all of a sudden, but I don't feel like I have a lot of time, especially with this letter I've got to send off. So if anyone's got any other ideas, if we can't get in touch with them by the letter, let's go for it. I'm all ears. Anything that you guys want to do, anything that you're trying to do, you gotta, something you want to say to these guys, you tell me. I'll put it in the letter. You know, if you don't want your name attached to it, that's fine. If you do, I'll give you every bit of credit you deserve. So thank you again, and I'll be looking for your comments, questions, emails, whatever. Thanks again, and that's what's right.